Nothing moves beneath the grin. I fake a laugh, I pose just right. I'm dressed in gold but drained of light. I smile like I'm not hollowed out. They love the way I play devout, but under silk and crimson eyes I bury every truth in lies. I'm dead pretty, don't you see? A porcelain ghost in luxury. I break in heels, I bleed in pearls. A haunted crown in a plastic world. I'm dead pretty, but not alive for you. Mirror tells me I'm divine, but I don't recognize that spine. Kiss me soft and look away. I'm just a doll you want to slay. I smile like I'm not hollowed out. They love the way I play devout, but under silk and crimson eyes I bury every truth in lies. Climax, dress me up in roses dead. Comb my hair with lies you said. Hold me like a pretty prize, but I stop breathing in your eyes. I'm dead pretty, don't you see? A porcelain ghost in luxury. I break in heels, I bleed in pearls. A haunted crown in a plastic world. I'm dead pretty, and I died loving you. We don't talk about who we are. You light my smoke, I trace your scars. No last names, no promises, just bodies speaking in whispers and sins. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. You taste like danger, sweet and raw. Your hand on mine feels like a law. You pull, I fall, no safety net. We're lovers made from silhouettes. We're dancing slow in a room too red. Your lips say love, but your eyes spell threat. And I ain't scared, I crave the thrill. Two strangers wrapped in sheets of silk. Strangers in silk, no need to lie. Just one more night before goodbye. We burn like stars that never speak. Too close to feel, too far to keep. Strangers in silk, and that's enough for me. I won't ask what breaks your sleep. You don't care what secrets I keep. Let's just sit and forget the names, kiss like hell and play the game. I didn't see you coming, but I felt the flame. A touch too soft, but it scorched my name. Velvet voice with a silver blade. You kissed my lips, now I fade, I fade. You light me slow, you light me sweet, like candles bleeding at my feet. No warning sign, no last concern, just quiet sparks before I burn. This is the first burn, can't put it out. Loving you feels like fire in a drought. No water left, just smoke and skin. I breathe you in, let the pain begin. First burn, first touch, first sin. Your eyes say stay, your hands say run. We dance beneath the dying sun. Your poison dipped in lullaby, and still I drink. Don't ask me why. You light me slow, you light me sweet, like candles bleeding at my feet. No warning sign, no last concern, just quiet sparks before I burn. This is the first burn, can't put it out. Loving you feels like fire in a drought. No water left, just smoke and skin. I breathe you in, let the pain begin. First burn, first touch, first sin. There's beauty in the fire's hiss, and danger in your every kiss. I don't wanna heal or learn, I just wanna burn. I wanna burn. Didn't run from the dark, I just stopped waiting for you in it. The night held your name too long, in shadows where I didn't belong. But the morning touched my face, and I walked out of your trace. No anger in my spine, just the end of your line. I left you in the light, where your truth couldn't hide, where silence has no shield, and lies are all revealed. You stayed where ghosts ignite, but I walked into white. You were darkness in disguise, so I left you in the light. You thought I'd search for flame, but I'm not playing that game. No more echoes, no more flame, just the sky and my own name. No more mirrors, no more night. I only see what's right. I left you in the light, where your truth couldn't hide. so I left you in the light. I don't need revenge or fire, just distance from your wire. I left you in the light, now with rage but quiet mind. Used to wait in fading shade, but I'm done with the masquerade. You stayed behind out of sight. I step forward into light. Under the glass moon, I still meet you in sleep every single night. I light no candles, yet you appear in shadows only I can hear. Your touch in fog, your voice in wine. I trace you through the edge of time. The stars don't blink, they watch me turn. And every night I start to burn. It's a glass moon ritual where I forget what's real at all. You rise from smoke and fall away, but I still kneel where shadows play. You never speak, you never stay, but I return night after day. This glass moon ritual where I let myself fall. No altar, no name, no vow, just your silence binding me now. A ghost of lips, a phantom face. You live inside this quiet space. I tell myself I'm wide awake, but every night I break the gate. It's a glass moon ritual where I forget what's real at all. You rise from smoke and fall away, but I still kneel where shadows play. You never speak, you never stay, but I return night after day to this glass moon ritual where I let myself fall. I don't pray, I don't plead, but I still bleed in sleep. It's a glass moon ritual, and though the night begins to crawl, I follow whispers through the haze to find you in those same old ways. You don't exist, but still I call. This is the curse I can't recall. It's my glass moon ritual where I lose it all. You're not here, but your echo still is. I don't miss your touch or voice, I don't regret my final choice, but sometimes in the quiet night I still hear you soft and slight. Not your face, not your name, just a sound I can't reclaim. You're the echo I keep, not the wound, not the deep. You don't haunt, you don't scream, just a whisper in between. No flame, no leap, just the echo I keep. I don't feel the way I did, but silence knows where you hid. Like a song that lost its words, but the melody still hurts. And I don't chase, I don't stay, but your shadow sings halfway. You're the echo I keep, not the wound, not the deep. You don't haunt, you don't scream, just a whisper in between. No flame, no leap, just the echo I keep. I don't carry weight or chains, just a sound that still remains. You're the echo I keep, fading slow, falling steep, like the air between goodbyes, like the wind behind the lines. You don't burn, don't weep, you're just the echo I keep. It's too quiet, I don't trust it. Include spatial theft, bring whisper if you're slow, right? The lights don't flick, but they don't warm. The air is soft, but feels like storm. I can hear my blood, and that's too much. I can feel the space, but never touch. Everything's too quiet, no chaos, no scream, but silence here is doesn't rush. If you ever hear nothing, run. I knew the game, but I let you play. You locked the door. Right side, I didn't ask you to. But I stayed anyway. The lights were red, but not romantic. The touch was slow, but systematic. You said, relax, I read, obey. You smile like God, but talked and prayed. Your sheets were soft, but stitched in lies. I lay down and closed my eyes in the manipulator's bedroom. Every word's rehearsed, every moan's a cue. Every kiss rehearsed, he calls it love, I call it cue. I played my part like I was you. You lit the candle, I watched the flame. You traced my neck like a claim. I said enough, but not too loud. 'Cause in your room, no no's allowed. Your perfume soaked into my skin. I smelled control and let it win. I bled in silk, you wiped with charm. You told the truth, but bent my arm. You whispered slow and broke my head. You made me beg inside your bed. In the manipulator's bedroom, I laid for show. I kissed on cue, but nothing below. He saw devotion, I saw a role, and still I played to lose control. You thought I didn't know. I knew. You. I pray, not because I believe, just because it's the last thing left. Hands together, no heat in the skin. Mouths move, but don't mean a thing. I speak in silence, hope's not there, but my lips still part like air is prayer. Candles out, but I still light. Words like glass break every night. It's a mute prayer, no God involved, just a girl trying not to fall. She says please, with no one near, just the echo of her own fear. I count sins that weren't mine. I fold my knees like muscles line. They say pray loud, but I go small, 'cause heaven never picked up my call. They ask what faith, I say none, but I still No answers, just the sound I lack. I bled in verses, no chorus came, so I sang my sorrow without a name. It's a mute prayer to the ceiling, cracks to the air that never looks back. I say save me, but I don't expect only silence that I still protect. You called me gentle, I called it blade. You touched my skin and felt betrayed. Silk on my hands, velvet on glass. You thought it'd save, you didn't last. I spoke in low, you heard in trust, but softness cuts when it must. Soft is a weapon, don't mistake the lace. Soft is a weapon, danger in the face. You called me safe, I called it play. You came too close, I walked away. I wore my light like a quiet storm. You didn't know this was the norm. Soft is a weapon, don't mistake the lace. Soft is a weapon, danger in the face. Your guard fell down, you thought you'd win, but I was steel beneath the skin. Soft is a weapon, don't mistake the lace. Soft is a weapon, danger in the face. I stayed soft and you fell. You called me beauty, I called it trap. You called me still, I smiled at that. Your silver frame feels like a cage. Your velvet words don't hide the blade. You think I'm yours, cause I don't move, but stillness cuts more than you know. Butterfly pinned, not here to stay. Butterfly pinned, I'll break your display. Butterfly pinned, you think I'm yours, but butterflies still cut through doors. You kept me close like a prize you won, but glass can crack and I'm not done. I wore my still like it was silk. You didn't see the blood I built. Butterfly pinned, not here to stay. Butterfly pinned, I'll break your display. Butterfly pinned, you think I'm say, butterfly pinned, I'll break your display. Butterfly pinned, you think I'm yours, but butterflies still cut through doors. He said, you look so soft and white, and I smiled knowing I'd ruin him tonight. He touched latest, he didn't know it's stitched with gunpowder where his fingers go. I'm walking slow, don't make a sound, but everything I wear could burn this down. Lacing gunpowder, kiss me and count your sins. You thought I was sugar, but I taste like your ending. Don't pull the ribbon if you're not ready to bleed. Don't pull the ribbon if you're not ready to bleed. Every step, a spark, every look, a blade. I wrap the war in perfume and lace. He said I'm soft, I said darling, I'm on. No smoke shows, no embers fly. The quiet fire still burns inside. No need for heat, no need for flame. The quiet fire plays the game. It doesn't shout, it doesn't fade. It stays alive in what she made. Quiet fire burns in the night. Quiet fire, never the same. It warms the crown, it fuels the rain. The quiet fire never wane. No wind can shake, no rain can drown. The quiet fire still holds the crown. Quiet fire burns in me. Quiet fire. fire still runs deep. Quiet fire burns in there. Quiet fire, never the same. No smoke shows, but still it burns. Silence in the hole. The crown stays cold. I don't speak, they already know. Your words fall quiet before they start. You hold your breath, I hold their hearts. No need for warning, no need for a fight. The crown in silence still owns the night. Crown in silence, they hear my name. Crown in silence, they play my game. No raised voice, just lowered eyes. They know the rules, I don't advise. The floor stays still, the air turns tight. The crown in silence still holds the light. Crown in silence, they hear my name. Crown in silence, they play my game. I don't demand, I don't plead, but every move is what I lead. Crown in silence, they hear my name. Crown in silence, they play my game. The crown stays cold. Marble walls hold my breath. Silence walks where power rests. Every step carves the floor. Every word needs no more. You speak once, it never fades. The chamber keeps what silence made. Chamber. No voice to stop. under her earrings.